Okay, and we are broadcasting. You can see Josh is spectating, but in any case, let's leave that on stream.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. We are on Portugal for Tier 2 racing this evening. First time a lot of guys will be racing on this track, doing a competitive race. So welcome to everybody, and let's hope for an exciting race this evening. Welcome Zero, welcome Josh. How are you guys doing this evening?
Well in yourself?
Good,
Well in
thank you.
yourself?
Yeah.
Good. So I haven't practiced this track. Unfortunately, I have a quali ban or a race ban for the next race for resetting the track. So you guys practice. So what times we're looking at this evening?
Probably high 16s for pole, I think.
You think I 16
for pole.
Zero? Your prediction, my man?
I would go a little bit lower, perhaps. Mid 16s.
Mid 16s. Okay. Strategy wise, what we're looking at? I say two stopper, soft, medium, soft. What do you guys suspect?
Yeah, I think two stopper too. I don't think the one stopper will work around here.
Yeah, the hards end very well on here.
I don't think the odds are well anyway for Zero. I think in this edition of the game, I think if we can avoid the odds as far as possible, that is what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah, looks like sunny skies. I don't know if anybody on the YouTube stream want to maybe post what is the weather conditions for the race. Is this all clear? Are we expecting rain sometime? Umberto, I don't know if you're there, if you can comment on that.
Let's see, there's a Mercedes
Coming out now, yeah.
coming out. Yeah.
Looks like a run.
Yeah.
And there's a Jonica for that matter.
Okay, we will follow. Let's see. I heard that traction is extremely difficult on this track in certain corners. It's difficult. So, how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, especially in the uphill section, in the second sector.
Clear weather, boys. Thanks, Sublime. Appreciate
I
that.
just keep spinning there. I can't seem to get the car stable there. Don't know what it is, but yeah.
Yeah. So I see Sergeant Panda's leading the pack. So I'll stay on him. We've got, I think, 15 drivers. If Dan doesn't join, Dan is in, so we've got 16 drivers. So we've got some jeopardy in Quali 1 for the first time in a long time. So that's well done for the Tier 2 guys for all being part of the session this evening. So we'll probably see not a lot of sandbagging here. So that makes it exciting for us as commentators this evening. Because otherwise the guys would just normally sandbag the session.
Oh, no, definitely. It at least gives us something to talk about for a change.
Yeah. Looks like Sergeant Panda is sending it on his outlap here already.
Yeah,
Top
he's
Dog.
got the ears on as well.
Yeah, I see Top Dog was thinking about the inters and then changed back to the softs again. Realizing, hey, I can't sandbag or I can't just take it easy on my quality one tonight.
Yeah.
You know, force of habit. So we've got Sergeant Panda approaching the start-finish line. So we'll see what it does. Let's see what benchmark it sets for the rest of the guys. If he doesn't lose it.
I will go on board with Sharks later, which is going to.
Sergeant Panda looking very comfortable so far. Nice and tight. Hitting the apexes. Oh, nearly losing the rear there on corner 2 or corner 3. We're starting already with the loose rear ends. Nice and easy on the traction there. Looks like he's catching up to the back of Darius Dan or Top Dog. Not sure which one it is, but I don't think they'll get in his way.
Oh, very tricky corner there. That's the corner I was talking about. You put too much throttle on and you're going.
Is that corner 3?
No, corner 3. I actually don't know what corner it's called, but yeah.
Buerta took a little twirl around on the uphill section.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's the corner.
Buerta always
the
give us action.
run.
Buerta always seems to give us some action. Okay, so Sergeant Panda coming close to the start finish now, so let's see what time he sets. So Sergeant Panda coming across the line with a 1:18.8. Looks like he's out of ERS, looks like he used his ERS on the outlap because he's sitting on 15%, so he won't do another lap. We've got Top Dog coming around now, stay on Top Dog. Red Bull getting out of his way.
Red Bull and the Mercedes very close here.
Yeah, but Top Dog's only on the outlap, so we'll see. So Nick Gieshen with a 117.7, so that's about a second faster than Panda. Electronica struggling with a 120, Cowboy struggling with a 120. Top Dog about to start his lap, so we'll follow him around the track. He should be decent. He's normally one of the competitive racers competing for podium. Okay, let's see sector 1 time. Kind of set the purple. So Top Dog sets a 22.2 for sector 1. Looking decent, but I don't think he beat Nick's sector 1 time. Track looks nice and flowy though, eh? Looks nice and fast.
Yeah, it's quite a fast track.
Yeah.
But I can catch out very easily all the sweeping corners.
Purple sector 2 for Top Dog. There's a Mercedes in front of him. Ooh, Mercedes nearly losing the arse in front of Top Dog. Lucky he avoids that. Doesn't ruin his lap. Okay, he's approaching the start finish. Let's see if he can better Nick Gieshen's time. 69 for Turnable, well done. That's your pole time already, Josh. Top Dog with a 17.2. So I think
I made the wrong prediction.
Yeah, I think 0-0. You're on the money there, my man.
Well, yeah, it is a very difficult track, and I give my hats off to anybody getting in the 15s. It's a pain. Like corner 1 is already a pain.
Okay.
And then the rest of the track is
Yeah. So I just jumped on Nick. Nick is about the 10th up on his time. Looking to beat his time. He's currently in sector 2. Who you guys following around? Who's looking good so far there?
So Ron is still trying to set up a lap, and then Shakes first one out for the AlphaTauris.
Okay. I see Brad and Slater still sitting in pits. Okay, Nick Gieshen invalidated his lap, so let me run you through the time. So currently, provisional pole for Q1, we've got Turnable with a very good time of the 69. Hitting Josh's quali 3 time that he expected. Then we've got Top Dog with a 17.2, got Nick with a 17.7, Panda with a 18.2, we've got Arno with a 18.2, then we've got Water with a 19 flat. So it looks like there's a big gap between basically up to 5th place, then from 6th place down there's a big gap. So Water on the 19 flat, we got J-Boy on the 19.1, Ron on the 19.5. I think Dan just improved, or did he improve? No, he didn't. Electronica jumped him with a 16.6, Dan also on the 16.6. Then we've got Cowboy struggling with the 120s, Epmar struggling with the 121, and Stoffel surprisingly also struggling with the 122. And then Shakes and Slater, Brad still to set the lap. So it's seeming tricky tonight, boys. Some of the guys are really struggling with the traction. I saw a couple of guys losing the arses as well.
Yeah, very tricky. But I mean, I was doing time trial during my practice, and I thought, why are we doing this track? It's literally so bad. But after you get into a multiplayer lobby, the feeling's very different. So it should feel a bit better. So
Arno looking very good. We set the purple sector 1 so far. Approaching sector 2, so we'll see what the sector 2 is if we can do another purple sector. Looks like validated.
See Shakes at 17.5.
Okay, that's not bad. Well done, Shakes. Keep it there with the top boys.
Brad is well on a lap now. So.
Okay, let's follow Brad. Let's follow Brad through his lap. So Brad hitting a purple sector 1.
Mercedes going off last corner. We just got the track.
Rain coming quali 2 and quali 3. Dry race. Okay, that should be interesting for quality 2 and quality 3, especially with the traction. Thank you, Sublime, for that update. Much appreciated, my man. Or lady, whatever. Or in between, if you are in between.
Yeah.
Turnable retiring, he's happy with his lap. I think he's feeling comfortable with the 69, and rightly so. That is an extremely good time. Nick feeling comfortable on the 17.7. Let's see what Brad crosses the line with. Looks like it's going to be 18.2. There we go. So Brad jumps into P5, just behind Nick. I've got yellow flags in Sector 3. I have no idea why.
It might just be a glitch.
Yeah, because I can't see how much.
Someone retired in the pits. I think that's why.
Okay. So we've got 8 minutes of quali left. So we've got. So far, Stoffel is in danger. I think Epmar is in danger. Cowboy might be in danger. And even up to Dan and Esotronica will be in danger. But I see Esotronica retired already. I think everybody in the 18s is safe, but I mean, it's only one place, so I think the 19s should be okay. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, see, Esotronica set a 19 and he's retired, so I think he's confident he'll make it through.
So if anybody can set, if the guys behind Esotronica can set a 19.5, then they definitely all safe. I think. Yeah. The problem is if you're going to start with the softs, which I think you want to do on this track, because I don't think you want to be caught on the slower tire, especially in the opening stages like Zero. I think you mentioned before that on fast tracks you don't really want to be caught on the medium because it's not really that good with the fuel load that's so heavy as well. It makes it even worse.
Definitely. Tires, like you said, even the hards, makes it quite a big difference trying to cut or catch up with other people. And I've seen a couple of people complaining that the alternative strategy, which is when you start on the medium and end off on the soft, or whichever you're fancy, but if you start off on the slower tire, especially around Portugal, Portimao, it's not in favor of the undercut, or I would say the alternative strategy for me.
Yeah, so looking at that, you probably don't want to waste another set of softs in this qualifying session, because then you're going to find yourself short in quali 3, especially if you're planning to start on that softs.
No, definitely, but like we heard, there's rain suspected in both quali 2 and 3, so you can mess up your pair of softs now if you wanted to. You should still have another 3 sets waiting for you.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow Epmar around the track now. He's on his outlap. Let's see if he can improve and he can get himself into Q2. Currently he's right at the bottom, so let's catch his action and see what he can do. Okay, let's see if he improves on his sector 1. Approaching turn 1. Nice and fast. So I think it's just a bit slow on the accelerator there. Turn 2 fine, turn 3 is fine. Here's a tricky corner coming up now with the traction. Is a bit of a tricky situation. Takes it nicely. He's 2 tenths down on the sector 1 though. He must have messed up in the other sectors, so let's see what happens. I don't know where he lost his 2 tenths in the I think it's on corner 2.
Almost invalidating on that.
Yeah, very close. But he must have messed up somewhere to speed 2 tenths down on his first corner, so he must have had a good sector 1.
I'm sure he might have gained time.
Yeah, let's check.
That looked like a 21.
So he's 2 tenths above, so he made up 4 tenths already, almost 3 tenths basically, so that's almost 5 tenths up. That he made up in that sector 2 alone. So 5 tenths won't be enough to get him through, so he needs to improve drastically on the sector 3 now. But he still can get another lap in. He's on fresh tires as well. Let's see. Crosses the line with a 1. Oh, he beats it by a second. 120.2.
A tenth.
Yeah, he's a... No, he was a 121. So I think it's about 1.1.
Yeah, he's safe by a tenth, sorry. He's
safe
by a tenth.
So it's definitely still in danger. I think I'll take a slow cool down lap again, and then I think if I was Epmar, I'll just go again, just to make sure that... Because he is improving. I think if he can beat if he can get another 6 tenths somewhere, he should be okay. Because then he'll basically knock Esetronica out.
Yeah, and it all depends now if Cowboy's gonna decide to pull the trigger, do another lap.
Yeah.
So he's still sitting in the pits.
Yeah, it's no point.
Down, but that might be for Top Dog in the pits.
4-4 comms, you legends. Thank you. So J-Boy retired, so I think Atmos got nothing to lose here. Just nice, get the tire temperature down, get it into the optimal range again, and then just send it. He's got nothing to lose. Cowboy might come out. Let's see if he comes out around 2 minutes. I think Atma is preparing for another lap. He's got fresh tires. Just the question is, does he have enough fuel?
He's
he needs to come out very quickly again. I wouldn't feel comfortable with a 120.2 just sitting a tenth above Cowboy. It's a huge risk. Just go out on the tires again. He's used to set, so.
Eddie March has retired.
He retired. Okay. Let's see what Cowboy decides to do. So Sergeant Panda is still sitting in pits, hasn't retired. I think Cowboy's Sergeant Panda says so if he wants to retire, I'm sure shouldn't be a problem. Porter should definitely be safe as well. It's just basically up to Cowboy if he can jump Atma.
Well, he's gonna have to get out quickly because there's 2
minutes.
Yeah,
2 minutes 30. I think Cowboy is, I don't know, he's maybe catching a snooze. Maybe that one lap tied him out.
Maybe he thought he was safe and went to the toilet and make it a surprise when he comes back. We'll see.
Maybe he's trying some weight reduction.
Yeah.
Make him get that extra 10.
Yeah. Shoot, I think if you go out now, you'll have about 30 seconds extra to calm down, but takes about 20 seconds, so when you press to go out to get out of the pit, so he's gonna, I don't think he's gonna make it, to be honest.
Cowboy dropping the kids off at the pool.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like Cowboy's gonna come out. I think, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's run out of time.
Yeah, nah,
he won't
definitely.
make it now.
So, yeah, Cowboy, if you are there, you may retire. I think it's a bit too late now. It's important so we can move on to Q2. Yeah, so Josh, you changing your time now from the pole time for quali 3? You changing your prediction? Or do you think they're not going to really improve on Turnable's time? What's your gut feeling there?
Definitely, I think I'm going to go precisely what my time's going to be, and hopefully it's right. I'm going to say a 1:16.678.
Zero, you're sticking with a 16.5?
Well, I might actually go higher due to the fact that it might rain in Q3.
Oh, yes.
I forgot about that.
I was just waiting for you guys to say time and I'll slip in there and take the win, you know?
Forgot about that.
So it's going to be difficult. We don't know how much rain it is. Will it be on wets? Will it be on inters, you know?
Yeah, so
I think if it's wet weather, I'm going to go 1:28.5. Because I've actually done some practice, so I know what the times are.
Okay.
Probably in the 28th there for the full wet weather.
Okay, I'll say a 1:29. Zero?
1:29.
Let's go with let's be unoptimistic. I'll go with a 1:30.
Okay, you mean pessimistic? No, it's not optimistic.
No, not optimistic.
Pessimistic.
I'm not really English, you know.
That's fine. We're all good, my man. So okay, so far we've got Turnable that's qualified top in Q1 with a 69 with a brilliant time. Top Dog very close there with a 117 flat. We've got Shakes with the 117.5, Nick with the 117.7, Brad with the 117.9, Stoffel with the 118 flat, Sergeant Panda with the 118.2, On the Force with the 118.2 as well. Ooh, that's a bit close there for Arno. I don't know if he was sandbagging a bit or what's going on there because he's normally pushing for pole as well. And the Red Bulls are fighting for constructors. So, yeah, and there's the rain. Thank you, Sublime. Your
You
prediction
loaded
was
in
accurate.
already. I haven't even loaded in.
Yeah, so we've got the drizzles. It look like it's. If you go out now, you might make it on the softs where it's starting to fall a bit faster now. So it might be intense.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite close whether they can get a lap in or not.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, let's see what happens.
Everybody's sitting in the pits thinking what tire should be optimal
Yeah.
at this moment.
I would go out on softs because you can see it's not.
Let's see. So we've got a couple of guys actually still sitting on the softer tire, so it's not that wet yet. So I guess the quicker you get out, the better it is. So if you can sit the lap and you manage to not lose the rear, I think you can basically then sit in the pits for the rest of the session because the guys aren't going to come close to you.
Yeah, see, Ron. There's a couple of guys on the mediums actually.
Yeah.
Might be clever because you're only gonna get one lap in. So people that are too late, they won't make it, and he's already on the mediums. So it might be good strategy from him.
Yeah. So let's see what happens. Everybody are rushing out to the pits now. A bit slow there. I think they were waiting for somebody to pull the trigger. Now everybody's all streaming out to the pit before the rain gets heavier. So we're gonna have a congested first lap for everybody. It looks like after the first 4 cars, there's a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars. So that's going to be interesting. You probably can get some nice slip as well on the start finish A0. It's a long straight.
Yeah,
no, definitely.
It's probably worth almost 2 tenths if you time it correctly and you don't follow too closely, so that you don't get understeer, don't get some dirty air.
Yeah, Shakes is the first person that's gonna sit the lap.
Okay, so I'll follow Shakes.
Yeah, I see here Bota let him past, and I'm not sure why he would do
Maybe he wants to slip. Maybe he wants to slip.
True, but his DRS now as well, and if you're too late, like the guys at the back, you're not gonna get that, and that's major. So
Bota's not too close and not too fast. I think Bota got some nice time on that start finish there. Looks like the boys are losing a bit of traction. Bota very tentative.
The medium should not be the easiest tire to go out on in these conditions. Nick just following the 2 in front.
Yeah, so that pack behind the Alpine looks very tight and very close there. So that's a congestion over there. So we'll see how it affects their times.
yeah, I can see it's getting wetter on Bota's Shakes here.
So Bota actually dropping a bit back, so it looks like Shakes is definitely faster than Bota. Bota on the softer tires, but it looks like Shakes is right on the money with his mediums at the moment, opening a nice gap on Bota.
I tell you what, this is also major in the constructors. Right?
Yeah.
Arno doesn't get to set a lap here, he's lost.
And we've got a collision.
Who was that?
Top dog, 5. Ooh,
5 place.
Oh no, he's turning the car again. But
Yeah,
the 5 place was Electronica.
Yeah.
119.8 for Shakes. Bota with a 122, Panda with a 120. We've got both, nobody else crossed the line yet. So we've got J-Boy with a 123. Okay.
On both of his laps. And that lap is... Yeah. Arno's on a lap, so we'll see what he manages to do, but this is not good for the Red Bulls right now. He goes second.
So Arno's second, won the 199 on the softer tire. So Shakes looking pretty there on that medium. Going out first, being the first one to set the lap, setting a very good time on the medium by the looks of it, in the conditions. But it looks like it's still drizzling likely.
There's a crash in the pit entry from the
it's
2.
Was it 2 Mercedes, both of them?
Both Mercedes.
So both Mercedes out. Both Mercedes out.
Both Mercedes crashed in the pit lane.
Oh my word.
Tell you what, Brad, it's gonna be close with Brad. Yeah, he hasn't managed to set the lap. And he's on the mediums, so it keeps getting worse.
Seeing a bit of spray now. Tiny bit. spray starting now, so I don't think the guy's going to improve now. I think get in the pit, analyze your position, and see if it gets better or worse, and then make a decision if you want to come out again.
Yeah,
so Nick about to restart his lap now.
Okay, let me follow Nick.
I think Brad is about to complete his lap.
Oh, Nick losing the car. Oh, he's just managing to control the car there. I just caught that. He's just saving it, so the track definitely getting worse.
Yeah, and Brad, while that happened, goes P6 on the mediums. This is good. Would you say it's good for the Alpha car? Is it the best strategy to go for? Well,
I don't know.
Have to see what
It depends. It depends where they finish in Q3, and then you know that start finish is so long. If somebody is close, then the finish is close to pole on the softs, they might put him under severe pressure if they're at the pace, you know, and the racecraft.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I guess they're gonna be on the softs at the end. That's a plus.
I'm just trying to see who's on the lap. It looks like only Dan is on the lap here at the moment. He's on the mediums. Ooh, definitely struggling with the traction. Track definitely getting worse. So, seeing that Ron and Esotronica, did they knock each other or did they just both collide with the wall or something?
I didn't see it. I saw somebody go into the pits and the two Mercedes pop into the wall.
So that only leaves 3 more left to be knocked out in Q2 then.
Yeah.
So that makes it a bit less stressful for these guys, but it looks like Dan is struggling somewhat. He's 2 seconds behind on his current time. So the track definitely worsening by a fair chunk. He's really struggling.
Now.
Yeah.
And he's also invalided.
Yeah.
You can just see the car washing out.
So that's very important, like you said, to get out first.
I think he's taking the wrong route.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, he's taking a different pit lane. He's creating his own pit lane entry.
Yeah.
Well done, Dan.
Oh, someone took out the boards. Yeah, I think one of them probably crashed into the wall and the other followed.
Yeah. So I think the guys that missed that first lap window is really going to struggle now. I think Top Dog is going to struggle. Epmore is going to struggle. I don't even think they'll get close to Dan or J-Boy in these conditions unless the conditions improve. So it looks like Top Dog, Epmore, Nick is really in trouble here.
He is.
Yeah.
It keeps getting worse. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
I'm not sure he's gonna make it through, to be honest. The top 10 have already set times, so I'm not sure.
I think they're really gonna struggle to beat even J-Boy's time. I think they're gonna struggle to get even remotely close to those times. So, yeah, Nick as a championship contender is really in a bad spot here at the moment.
Isn't he? He's leading it, right? He's leading it.
I'm not too sure. So, if I was Nick, if you can check that for 0. If I was Nick, I would at least set the time. So that I can surpass at least Ron and start 13, and then at least he gains a place. I don't know what happened to J-Boy. I think he retired in pits. I think he's decided, this is not going to work. I'm not going to improve. The track is worsening, and I don't think he feels that anybody will get close to his time as well. And I think that's fair to analyze that.
So Nick is sitting comfy with a 45-point lead.
Oof, that's a big lead.
Yeah.
That is quite comfy for him. But we shouldn't just put out the Drivers' Championship. Constructors, the Red Bulls are still a viable contender versus the AlphaTauris.
Yeah.
So that's just more points for the AlphaTauris to pull in tonight.
Yeah.
I hope so.
But you know, a lot can happen in the race as well, boys. You know, when the race at Nick has shown before, and Nick losing it. No, I think it's terrible. I don't think he's gonna improve. He's got 5 minutes left, and it doesn't look like.
I think he needs to duck into the pits and go on Inters, because he can still start 11th here and go on an alternate strategy.
Yeah.
So, I think he still needs to go into the pits and set a lap.
So Top Dog is braving it as well on the softs. So we'll follow him and see if he's having the same issues that Nick is having. Both two very good drivers looking for a spot in Premier Division next season. Very good. Oh, and he's losing it on the outlap. On the outlap. So conditions proving very tricky at the moment. Guys giving us a lot to commentate, making it exciting for us. Not exciting for them. I'm sure they must be stressing and they're completely frustrated at the moment.
Yeah, I see F1 doing the right thing and going on the inters. So
yeah.
We'll see where that gets him. Hopefully 11th for him.
Yeah, Top Dog deciding better what they're going to put. So I know Top Dog is a very competitive guy, and I'm sure Nick is as well. So I can imagine how they are extremely frustrated with these conditions and missing that window on the first lap where the track conditions were still viable for the softs and the mediums.
Nick jumping into the pit and Apmar about to take the last corner.
Okay, let's check Apmar. I think he's on his out lap now, so he's going to start his lap now.
Car's still washing away quite a bit.
Yeah.
So a little trick or something I heard about the track is to not stay completely left down the main straight.
Yeah, because it's quite bumpy.
A nasty bump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on your force feedback. You'll freaking.
Ooh, washing out. He's into the gravel. His car is definitely washing out zero. He's still getting a lot of understeer.
I don't know if that's his setup because it was the same on the softs. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's just his setup that's making it like that.
He might be running a bit too little wing.
Yeah, so we've also got looks like Jacques slipped out on track.
On the mediums.
Whoa, on the medium. Why is he going out on the medium?
Top Dog also coming out again with the softs.
Stubborn.
And behind him I believe is Nick Eashan also on the softs.
It's getting better, it's getting better.
Is it getting better?
It looks like it is.
Okay, so it looks like Jacques has decided to go into pits. He's not feeling comfortable with the mediums. He's got about 30 seconds to decide what he wants to go on and get out of the pit. Okay, let's follow Nick. Let's see, do they have any better luck?
Yeah, I see AP Marge still struggling on those inters.
Yeah. Apmar. Ambulance corrected me.
Apmar, sorry.
Apmar.
Yeah, I also said AP Marge, O2I.
He goes into the pits.
Yeah. So, very interesting. So, I think Top Dog's looking to try and stay close to Nick so he can get at least some slip down the start finish. But that first corner is very tricky, so we'll see if they both survive it or do they collect each other.
They both still look like they're struggling though, so I'm not sure if it's the right call yet. Maybe it is, but they still look like they're struggling.
Yeah, and I think this is their last opportunity as well, so they need to make it stick here. Okay, Top Dog backing off a bit. So righto, let's see.
DRS.
Yeah, DRS is still enabled. Let's see if we can take this first corner. Ooh, okay, navigates it much better. Well done. Looks like Top Dog also got a bit better out of that corner. Looks like it's improving.
I'll check his sector times with J-Boy and see.
So his first sector is at 24.1, Josh.
24.1. J-Boy did it 23.7. J-Boy in P10 did it 23.7. So he's 14 down.
Really? Yes.
He's 14 down.
That's not looking good for Nick then.
Well, the 11th spot might still be up for grabs, yeah.
Yeah, but look, I think you can maybe get in another lap here. Depends. Yeah, you should be able to get in another lap.
Yeah. Looks like it keeps on getting
Purple
better.
sector 2.
I'll have to check that. What did he set?
I'm not too sure, eh? I just saw the purple.
Your bubbles, Top Dog also did a purple too, but I believe it's for the raining weather. Okay. But it also looks like the rain is quite clearing up.
Yeah, he's 1.5 seconds off in the
They can maybe push for another lap now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Now
It looks dry. Yeah, it looks dry
they
now.
might even kick Dan and JB out the quali.
So top dog with the 23.9, so it's looking better. But let's see. I'll check your sector one time how much is up by.
I hope they don't kick out for the championship, but ooh, wasn't that invalid? That looked almost invalid.
He's a second up now. He's a second up on his time, so he's definitely gonna make it through.
Top dog 1.2 seconds up on his time.
Yeah, all I need to do now is just not invalidate and get through.
So yes, weather coming into play there. Luckily for them, I'm sure they not relieved just yet. So we'll see.
And the soft being the right call, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's purple sector 2, 3 seconds up on his time. So he's definitely going through. He just needs to bring it down.
Really good section. Because Top Dog only 2.2 seconds up on his time.
Well done, Nick and yeah. It looks like stubborn heads prevailed there. They stuck to the guns, went out, kept at it, believed in themselves, and it looks like it's coming trumps for them. Here we go. Nick into P3.
P5, I think.
P5 or 6.
Yeah, so well done to Top Dog and Nick for sticking to the guns, having a stubborn head and trying till the very end to make it through. Well done. So that we lose.
They got the 5 place. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, and we can't reverse that. Obviously, there's nothing that the stewards can do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, just hectic.
Guy, you know?
Yeah, Josh. So we're losing Dan, J-Boy, Epmar, and Ron Shutter. Obviously, Ron, basically, and Isatronica, Ron and Isatronica DNFing in pits, and then Epmar not being able to set the time. J-Boy sitting with a 123.2, and Dan with a 123 flat. So, yeah, well done to Nick and Top Dog. Throwing in a few surprises at the end. I never expected that, to be honest. It was a surprise. I still said they're stubborn, but stubbornness prevailed, as I said. Well done, boys.
Yeah, four cars out of the top 10 or so are on the mediums, so we're going to have a bit of a, how do you say?
A mixed strategy, interesting.
Yeah,
makes things interesting. Okay, so let's see who follows up first, boys. Just maybe if you can commentate on the first and second car that goes out. I just want to get me something to drink. I'm just waiting for somebody to go out, and then I'll basically spectate on them, and then you guys can just maybe commentate on the lap if you don't mind.
So it looks like Nick might be first out the pits here for the Red Bulls. Oh, and there's the Bota first out.
So Bota first out. Okay, I'll follow Bota quickly. Okay, guys, I'll be back now.
What we've said? Who?
Bota's first out.
Yeah. So we said what we think is going to be pole. Zero. Who do you think?
So
do you think is going to get pole? That's the question.
Well, Tunable looked quite a bit racy there in quali 1, so. I would put my money back onto him. He was quite a good 2/10 up on the rest. So if he can pull it together, I think he might get a pole tonight.
Yeah, he's had occasions where he's been Q1, he's set the fastest times, and then going into Q3, he's just, how do you say, he's lost the car or something. He just hasn't been able to put the lap together in Q3 sometimes, but hopefully for him, he'll be able to do it now, so, yeah. I'll go on board, I think, I'll go on board with Tunable to see what he does. I know that Porta is first.
And just an interesting fact about Tunable, he missed out on a Grand Slam last week. He had the fastest lap and pole, he just had to grab in that win.
And he finished, was it? He finished in the top 3, I think, or no?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Yeah, Turnable is improving a lot this season. to the latter part of the season, he's really stepped up his game, I think. So interesting fact, I think this is Bota's first Q3 in I think in maybe 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So well done, Bota.
I mean, at least he didn't have to be stubborn and retire straight away in Q2. So.
Yeah, you know, if Bota believes in a tire strategy, he sticks with it no matter if he goes through or not. He won't try to go on the faster tire to make it through.
Ooh. Oh no, going off. He has to avoid his teammate there, so
okay.
I'm sure he won't be too happy with that.
So Bota approaching the start finish now. Let's see what time he crosses the line with. It is a 1:18.4, so Bota improving. But I don't think it will be enough. Ooh, tunable.
That is a very good time.
16.8. I was gonna say 16.8 for Paul before Hanku came in with his wet weather.
Oh yeah, so our predictions for Q3 were wrong because we.
Shake's also going in with
16. So 10 milliseconds between the two, or less than 10 milliseconds. So that's very close there.
5 1,000.
5 1,000.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Not managing to get in now.
Also getting into the 16s or the 16.9.
It might be closer than we thought. It might be closer than we thought.
So, we were talking, Guy, who do you think is grabbing pole tonight?
Yes, it looks unpredictable at the moment, to be honest with you. I mean, there's absolutely nothing between Shakes and Turnable. Arno and Nick is still to set the time. Brad not too far off, Top Dog not too far off, so we've got Arno, so it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6 horse race this evening.
Yeah, Arno validating again on his second lap, so he's gonna only have to
just go with that.
To get in a lap. Nick on a good lap though, says purple sector 2, I'll check that.
Arno is invalid.
Yeah, but Arno's been struggling since Q1, in the dry as well, so.
Yeah. Tunable and Nick pretty much the same in sectors, so we'll see what Nick does here.
69.
Top 4 are looking very, very good, I will say.
Yeah. I mean, Brad is not far off for the 17.3 as well. He can definitely, I think, can improve on that time. So let's see who's on the lap. Nick has just finished this lap. He's going to put.
The next one.
So Jacques Slater, let's follow Jacques Slater around. Is Arno's on the lap? Okay, let's follow Arno. Arno's invalidated again.
Again? Oh,
yeah.
No.
So Jacques Slater's pretty much even with his first lap.
It's one of those tracks where either you get it right or it's just not nice to drive, as Arno loses it again.
Yeah, so Arno really struggling on the stack. I think he just needs to just stand up, stretch a bit, refresh, and then maybe just calm down a bit and then take another attempt at it again, because I'm sure you can still get another 2 laps in. So Jacques Slater, decided to hit the pits. Okay, so we've got, looks like Bota heading out the pits again, might be tunable, I'm not too sure. Let's see what it is. Yeah, looks like Turnable's going out again. Yeah, so I'm gonna follow Turnable around the track.
I don't like going out so early. I feel like if you go out 3 minutes, you'll have enough for 2 laps, and track evolution can help. If you go too early, you might not catch it. So
there we go. Bota deciding that's me. That's the fastest I can do, and he retires. He doesn't even want to attempt it again. That's the Bota I know. Okay, so we'll just wait for Tenable to start his lap. See if he can improve. I don't know what happened to Stoffel. Stoffel was competing also. He was normally in the mix for pole position. I think he's just lost his pace a bit or lost his way a bit. So maybe he's looking to recapture his form again. Okay, so let's stick with Turnbull starting his lap. Let's check his sector one time. First corner, nice and good. Invalidates. Top dog on the outlap, Panda. Stoffel on the left now, so we'll follow Stoffel around.
I don't think he's on it.
No, it looks like he slowed down. I think he pulled, yeah.
Top dog about to set the left though.
Okay, let's go on Top Dog.
How to start one.
Yeah, so Top Dog looking to finish as high as he can, yeah. Looks like he's tucking the foot.
What?
They have no idea why.
Maybe gonna pull that last minute trigger.
Yeah.
Give it everything on that last lap.
Yeah, I think Top Dog wants to get pole, yes, because he's got that 5 place to contend with. Brad also retiring. I don't know if Brad crashed out or what happened to Brad, but I see Brad also retired.
I think he was in pits.
Yeah, so he's also deciding like, Porter, that's the best I can do.
Four things though to the car behind, so it might work for him.
Yeah, but you know, I don't understand that. You got nothing to lose. Yeah, exactly. You never know. Track evolution, like you said, it's you can technically gain a couple of tenths.
Yeah. We're still going for mid, or they're only going to improve by a couple of tenths here.
Yeah. So Stoffel starting his lap again. Is Nick out on the lap as well? Yes, he is.
On the lap, yes.
Okay, can you just follow Nick and I'll follow Stoffel to see if he's improving. I want to give all the guys some airtime as well. Just I want to follow Nick them alone.
Nick is 300s down on the first sector.
Okay. So Stoffel is 3 tenths up on his time already. It looks like he's on to jump Panda. Nicholas saying good luck to Nick and Arno.
Nick is at 10th down, going into the third sector.
Okay, so Stoffel was 3 tenths up.
He has done 2 laps already on his tyres, so I think they might just be done now.
Arno also about to set his lap time. Oh, and the mid 16s were hit by my account.
Oh, I didn't expect the 16.4. That is amazing. That's a really good lap.
So we've got Stoffel improving on his time, Stoffel jumping Sargent and Arno with a 17.3. Arno is really battling here on 40 mile.
He's 7th. And I don't think he might be able to set another time. I think he will.
So we've got on a lap.
About to start a lap, and I think Shakes is on a lap.
Yeah, Arno validated again. Nicholas looks like one of your drivers. Arno is really struggling this evening. Shakes is currently on the lap, so I'll follow Shakes now.
Probably on Top Dog.
Let's see if Shakes is improving. So Shakes is 2 tenths down on his time in the first sector.
I don't know if you'll be able to make that up.
Yeah.
Top Dog matching is sector 1 basically by 2000s.
Yeah, I see that. Let's just jump on. Just jump on Shakes again.
Really good traction.
Shakes pulled it back through sector 2. Shakes 1 tenth down, so pulled the 10th back. Purple sector 2.
Oh, and Top Dog spins.
Ooh, he's out! Ooh, yes, he's lucky he never terminal there. But that's his end of his quali.
I think the Red Bulls grabbed a sneaky slipstream there from each other for Arno. Hopefully bringing him up in the pack.
So Shakes not able to prove he got a 17 flat.
Arno invalidated his lap, so that's quality, boys.
Yeah, so Arno seeming to really struggle tonight and not being able to find a place. I think most of his quali laps was invalidations. So let's see how he deals with penalties during the race, seeing that he's invalidating such a lot. So Turnable looking good for pole. I don't think anybody's going to beat Turnable with a 16.4, getting very close to Zero's time of a 16.5 there. Shakes on a 16.8, Nick on a 16.9, he's not going to improve. We've got Stoffel on a 17.3, Top Dog on a 16.9, Brad on a 17.3. We've got Arno on the 17.4, he's not going to improve. Sergeant Pan on the 17.7, and then Jacques State on the 18.1. And that should wrap up our qualifying for the evening. And that is my wireless controller battery low that we put it in charge.
It's very good for the avatars.
Yeah. So we've got Turnable on pole with a 16.4, Shakes 16.8, then we've got Nick on a 16.9. Obviously, Top Dog will be demoted to P9, so that gives Brad right there in Nick Eashan. If we can mount that pressure on Nick with the alternate strategy, I think that will be brilliant for your team, Josh, in the Alpha Tauris. And then we've got Stoffel, Arno, Sergeant Penner, Jacques Slater, Porter, and then the rest of the guys that was knocked out in Q1 and Q2.
Yeah, Tunable was the only one that was able to beat his time in the top 4 race. So.
Bob saying, let's go Alpha Tauris.
Yep, let's go Alpha Tauri. It's gonna be hard for Alpha Tauris to keep the Red Bulls behind, because now obviously they
the
don't
softs.
have softs.
Yeah. So Shakes needs to defend with his life here. The longer he can keep Nick behind, the better it's obviously going to be for him close to the end of the race. Nick's still having to go on the mediums, and then probably Shakes going on to the soft after that if he decides to do the two-stopper. Let's hope so. I think Shakes doesn't like the hard as well, so I think he's definitely going to go for the two-stopper.
Yeah.
Does the guys that start on the softs have a choice of doing a two-stopper, one-stopper, or is it the forced two-stopper now, Josh? I'm not sure if you know if it's possible to do a soft hard on this track.
I think it's definitely possible to do a soft hard. I just don't think anybody should be doing a soft hard. I think it's way too slow.
Yeah. What's your take on that, Uncle?
So, I'm normally a hard lover, but on F1 2021, like you said, it's not the optimal tire for the game handling.
Yeah. So let's start with our grid. Yeah, sorry. You may go ahead.
I took a bit long there. I think especially with that uphill sections, the hards just won't stick.
Yeah. So So our grid for this evening is Turnable in P1, Shakes in P2, they're in the front row of the grid. Obviously, let me check the tire choices over here. Let me just put that on. We've got Turnable on the medium, Shakes on the medium, Nick starting in P3 with the softs. We've got Brad behind him with the medium. Then we've got stuff for Arno and Panda all on the softs. We've got Jacques Slate on the medium, Top Dog on the soft, Bert on the soft, Dan on the soft, J-Boy on the medium, Appmark going for the stuffs, although he's starting 13th. We've got Ron on the medium, Esotronica on the soft, so a split strategy there for the Mercedes. Maybe they're looking to do something interesting and making up some time there, see which one works better, and then we've got Cowboy on the mediums.
So I think see the front runners making quite a gap to Brad and them.
Yeah, so I think Ron, if Esotronica has the pace, he's probably going to let his teammate go to make up some positions, and then Ron's probably going to try and stick with him and stay in his DRS. So I know they practice together, so their pace should be more or less the same. Turnable way ahead, not waiting for the pack. He just wants to get to the line and get this race started.
Yeah, I know he doesn't like waiting for anybody, he just likes to do his own thing, so.
Yeah.
Predicted pit stop strategy, it said there medium odds.
Or medium soft.
Yeah. I don't see anybody going on the medium odds, I just...
Yeah.
Not in this game, maybe the last game, but...
Yeah, so Cowboy holding up the pack, staying back, trying to get the heat in his tires, making the boys in front anxious and letting them wait for him, obviously. Good strategy. Okay, here we go, boys, and we are finally ready to race.
So, winning predictions, guys.
I think Turnover looks really good. If he can hold it together and not lose the rear, I think he's in for a win this evening. He's proven very fast in qualifying, almost 4 tenths above the next person, so it's basically up to him. And if he can put his strategy off. Your side, Uncle?
Definitely, I really hope Tunable takes it and gets the stuff. But here we go.
Yeah, let's see. Corner 1.
Ooh, getting a very good start.
Turnable struggling on the start. Turnable also struggling.
I would have expected Nick to get a better start on softs, but it doesn't look like he has. So.
But it looks like Nick is already on the gearbox of Turnable, so he's definitely going to want to mount some serious pressure on Turnable and Shakes for that softer tires before it starts falling off the cliff. So far, no incidents.
Going for a move on Arno. Down the inside. Clean racing, keeping it clean, nice. Good move from Top.
Yeah. So Top making up positions already. Let's see the position changes.
Jock Slater losing a complete wing.
Oh, okay.
Unlucky for him.
So position changes, we got Shakes that gained 1 position off the start, Turnable losing 1, Nick Keeshan staying in 3rd, Brad staying in 4th, Stoffel staying in 5th. Top gaining 3 positions off the start, Arno losing 1, Dan also gaining 3 positions off the start, Sergeant Panda losing 2, Ron Shutter has gained 4 positions, so he's the biggest gainer so far. J-Boy gaining 1, Porter losing 2, Esotronica gaining 2, Cowboy gaining 2, and then Apmar and Jacques. Jacques like the biggest loser, losing 8 positions so far. Probably with that damage wing, as you said, 0.
Ooh, Tunable might go for a move on Shakes.
Yeah, I'm watching this. He's basically right up his gearbox.
It's very hard to follow here, though, especially in the second sector.
Yeah.
All those turns.
Yeah.
Looks like the medium's working really well for the two in front.
Yeah, they're dropping Nick, eh?
And the softs last quite long, yeah. We can go about 11 laps.
So we got Sharks like in pit already.
He's going for the odds.
So Shank's doing it really well here to keep Turnable behind him for so long. Nick making up some time now. He's in the DRS zone now of Turnable. Can he keep it there? I think he
moved up into 4th. That's giving him 5 places.
Yes, that's nice. So he's definitely want to catch up to that front pack now. He's 3 seconds behind. Let's see if there's any other close racing now at the moment. Let's check the interval. So we've got Arno also making up places. Let me see if I can stick with Arno. Looks like he wants to go for the overtake on Brad. The Alpha Tauri Red Bull battle continues.
Tunable makes a move on Shakes.
Yeah, so Brad defending the inside lane here. Honorable going for it. Thinking better of backing off. Going on the inside. Brad almost cutting him off there. Ooh, and it looks like Sergeant Panda went into the back of Arno.
Did he got...
Yeah, so it looks like because Arno had to back out of Brad, looks like Sergeant Panda never expected that and basically slammed into the back of Arno. Okay, let's see what close battles we got here. So the Turnable get the overtake on Shakes there. Was it a clean overtake?
Very clean on the straight. He got it before the corner. So yeah.
Nice.
And Top Dog also catching up quite nicely with the front.
Yeah, 1.6 seconds again. From 3 seconds, so you basically half that time already. So Top Dog looking very racy here. So Arno is closing up on Brad again. Porter getting a 3-second penalty already. Looks like Jacques F1 also got a penalty. I just want to stay tuned. I think this is the closest battle at the moment. J-Boy also getting a 3-second penalty, 4 laps into the race.
I think you can't forget as well that Nick Kishan.
So it looks like Arne is going for the overtake on Brad, taking the inside lane. Are they going to keep it clean? Ooh, and I think Brad never left space there, but I'll leave that for the stewards to decide. I think he should have left Arne a bit more space there, but that's for Mr. Zero to decide, as he is the tier 2 steward.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for the proper footage. We only got a glimpse there, so it'll be speculation now. Like all of us sitting in front of the TV waiting for the FIA.
Yeah, so Arne's dropped down to P30 now. We've got Top Dog still in the 1.6, 1.7 seconds, so he might have ran out of ERS. I think he was pushing really hard when it followed. Yeah, he's got 20% ERS left, so I think he was pushing hard, so he just needs to recover somehow. But he looks very close to Nick. 1.7 seconds sounds like a big gap, but he's extremely close.
Yeah, and Nick did 2 laps in Q2, so his tires are obviously probably older than they're supposed to be. They're probably 5 laps old now already.
So it looks like Arno is closing in on Cowboy. I'll just jump to that as soon as we get there, but Nick is also falling very close to Shakes now.
Yeah, Shakes does not have DRS.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the overtake here. Doesn't get it done, he backs out, he thinks better of it. He knows that's a fast sweeping corner and he might not be able to leave space. It's a typical one, so playing the patient game here. But he really needs to get done.
If you comes with your teammate at this point, you would have obviously heard Arno getting the worst off of that corner, so making Nick maybe think twice about it as well.
Yeah, so Shakes definitely out of ERS already, so I think Nick should get in this lap. I think he would want to get in this lap, but Shakes is going to get DRS now, so that would make it interesting as well. Oh, Shakes losing it!
Shakes spins.
Yeah, he loses his stereo.
And everybody maneuvering quite nicely around them.
Yeah, that's pure pressure, I would say. Because, I mean, Nick was really putting the pressure on him there.
And this has really opened up the gap for Tunable here.
Yeah. So Tunable now has a 1.9 second gap. Yeah, obviously Nick having to break a bit and take caution passing Shakes there because he was very close.
See if Top Dog's not getting DRS this time around.
Yeah. He's revving the car in 7th gear. Why? It was extremely long in 7th gear there. Maybe it's for the uphill, I don't know if it's beneficial.
Yeah, it's super hard to also save ERS here, so you can go 2 laps without doing
Brad getting the move down on Stoffel there. I actually missed that one. That was on the DRS start pretty straight.
Arne taking Shakes now as well.
Shakes got damage maybe? Or maybe his tires are just overheated and he's struggling with his tires at the moment.
Going on the inside.
Nice space left there by Arno.
Definitely some good racing.
Shakes doesn't have damage now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's damage.
Yeah, it doesn't go through.
So I think Shakes and Arno's job now is to get past these guys. I'm gonna just jump on Top Dog again. He looks really close. You guys just follow this one at the back.
Yeah, it's very close between Ron and Shakes. There's 4 cars and...
I've just heard back from the FIA. The incident between Arno and Brad is noted.
Pending further investigation.
Yes.
So it looks like
take 2 days to get it to you, but
so it looks like Nick's out of ERS. Looks like Top Dog's out of ERS, but obviously Top Dog having the DRS. Looks like he wants to say that things better, but backs out. Who else is close there? Shakes and Arno.
Arno and Shakes might try and go for a move on J-Boy here. Not sure if Shakes are going to be close.
Let's see if Shakes follows through as well. Yeah, J-Boy just leave it out,
That's really nice from him. He knows they're fighting for something, so he doesn't want to get involved.
Look, the race is not over for Arno and Shakes. It just had incidents, but I think there's still a very long race to go. Basically, I'm looking behind at Arno's rear, and Six is basically right on his rear into that corner, nearly going into the rear of Arno.
Yeah.
So I think Six definitely wants to get him at some point. Oh, Six almost losing it again on that same corner. Needs to ease on the throttle there. Looks like Top Dog is getting close, yeah. Let's see if we can pull it off.
I'm sure he'll make a move.
It looks like Nick is out of DRS, but so is Top Dog, but Nick hasn't got the DRS. So it looks like he's gonna get it done. Yes, he does. Nice and clean. Squeezing him a bit there though. So Nick's got the... Okay, Nick doesn't attempt the overtake. So turnable 2.2 seconds ahead now. Let me jump on that.
Very, very close to Ron, yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
I think he's gonna go for a move.
He does, for the inside. Nice racing there by Ron. Ron leaving nice space there. Well done, Ron. Great racing there by Ron.
And good
very respectable.
Yeah. The space on the outside for Ron.
Very respectable between the two drivers.
Sergeant Friend also getting caught up now. Looks
yeah.
like Shakes, I wouldn't go for anything on this.
Ooh, Shakes sending it in the inside there. Very brave move by Shakes. Well done. And he gets it done cleanly.
I think everybody's just letting them through. I don't think they want to get involved with these guys right now. So
Shakes is learning from the masters there in Premier Division. Eh? Two boys and the Alpha Taris are giving out all the tricks here.
So we've got, let's see who's close. So we've got Shakes close to Arno. We've got Nick closing in again on Top Dog, 5-10, so I'm going to follow that as well.
Do you think that maybe Fioborta would want to hold up? He doesnn't want...
Yeah, I don't know why Nick's boosting. It's not going to get him on the straight. I think Nick should just save on his ERS now at the moment. Just play the time game now with Top Dog. Save up his ERS. Let Top Dog spend his ERS because his light is flashing around every single corner as soon as he hits the straight. So I think Nick should just save up his ERS.
Just take it slow.
Yeah, play the
tires.
Keep the pressure on like it did with Shakes, force him into mistakes, or let him spend all his DRS and then basically get out easy overtake. So long as he stays in the DRS.
Looks like Shakes made a mistake because he's back behind the Ron now again in top.
Is it?
From Anu, so yeah, I think he made a mistake.
Yeah, because it looks like Ron is 2 seconds behind Arno and he was falling so close, so...
Ooh, Arno driving into the back of Giaborta.
I don't think he'll have damage.
Yeah, I'll follow that now. It looks like that's gonna be... Looks like he got past Borta.
Yeah, he just touched it. Borta had a bad exit.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's a sneaky way of Borta trying to get that DRS for the straight.
Yeah. So it looks like Shakes is hungry here. He's hungry. He wants this move. He wants this move on Ron again.
Ron's also got DRS, so... I don't know, I wouldn't go for this if I was Shakes.
Okay, he pulls out. We're back, so things better, but...
And this gives Arno some clean air to
Ooh, Shakes. Patience, my lad.
Yeah,
Patience, my lad. Patience.
Thankfully he realized and he tried to back out, so...
Yeah. There's he going for the inside move again.
Racing from Ron.
Yeah.
That's all Ron.
Yeah, Ron could have been stubborn there, not giving him that space.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've still got J-Boy that's now following close to Ron. Got Nick that's almost out of the DRS now, but just sticking in the DRS. Just jump on that again. So the guys giving us a really good race this evening, giving us some good action to commentate on this evening. It's been action-packed from the word go.
So Josh was saying the softs survive about 11 laps. Thinking of it, if Nick could have gotten pitted now for a set of mediums, and then he could have gotten good undercuts on the Top Dog, and then he would have sat in some clean air for a change.
Yeah, and he's boosting at places that he doesn't really need to. He was on the straight, he was very far behind and he had no areas, and yet he was still boosting, so I don't know.
Yeah. That's Cowboy, I think, out on the track, causing a yellow flag in sector 3.
J-Boy closing in on the run and then dropping back again. He was 110th and now it's 18th, so I think he might have gone to the back of around there. Might have wing damage.
Tapping the back of your Bota, but he makes them both stick.
Shakes is being aggressive this evening.
Yeah, he wants to fight. He told me before he wants the championship, so I don't think he wants to let any points go.
And thinking about it, he's on the better tyre at this stage of the race.
Yeah, soft start dropping off. I have to say, good race from Tunable so far. He's not made any mistakes, and the soft runners.
Yeah, let me just at least follow him around for a lap, give him some airtime. He is the race leader after all. Maybe we can learn a thing or two from Mr. Tunable.
Yeah. As Nick decided to start the game, I don't know what. I feel like the undercut would have been better. But,
there's a move menu on the right. There is no menu on the right. There's a menu on the left, but I can't remove that, Mr. Avalanche. Jaden Tenable doing very well. Jaden shouting out for Tenable. Yeah, Tenable, your man is doing very well this evening. So Tenable, I'm gonna follow Tenable around for one more lap. Just maybe stick with him. See his lines.
Nick stays out?
Nick stays out? That's interesting. Maybe looking for a one-stopper, maybe looking to stretch itself. So Turnable's lines is nice and tight. He's hitting all his apexes so far through the first sector. Looking very good and showing the reason why he's leading this race by 4.5 seconds. Yes. Nice and easy on the traction.
Top dog goes on the medium, so he'll probably go for softs.
I mean, Turnable looking really nice and smooth here. Hitting all the apexes, doing the right things right. Not sitting a foot wrong as Josh said. Not pushing the car, keeping the car on the limit, nearly losing the rear. So even though he's 4 seconds ahead, the man is still pushing. He wants to win this race by margin. He wants to make a statement this evening.
So this will be interesting to see if Nick comes off the pit, where that would put Top Dog and Nick.
Yeah, I'd say he'll probably be 2 seconds, sorry, behind Top Dog. That's how good the undercut can be if you're on the right tire.
And if you think about it, that will put him behind J-Boy and just some more traffic.
Yeah.
So we've just seen a lap from Turnable as he ducks into the pits. Very nice lap. So looks like Turnable's pulling the trigger. Probably going for the softs. Let's see what he decides to go on. Nick also putting behind him now. We'll watch that between where he comes up between himself and Top Dog.
Nick puts on the odds.
Did Nick go for the odds?
Wow, soft odds.
Yeah. So he's definitely going for the one stopper. Yeah, so Tunable going for the two stopper. And Nick looking for the one stopper. So that should make things interesting between him and Top Dog.
Let's see where Top Dog comes out.
Comes out ahead of Nick still.
Just.
We'll see how far it is now.
Looks like about 2 seconds. Yeah, 1.8 for 2 seconds. Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. Expected that, yeah.
Top Dog already running out of ERS.
Let's just see how good Nick's ties can get, because let's just see how bad they are right now. I know they're gonna be bad.
So we've got a couple of guys going for the one stopper. So we've got Nick going for the one stopper. We've got Porto also selecting to go on also the one stopper. Arno also opting for the one stopper. Sotronica opting for the one stopper. And then we've got Cowboy opting for the one stopper as well. And then Jacques is obviously put it early for the hards. due to losing his front wing. Okay, Shakes, I don't know if he's closing in on turnable or not, but it's a 1.5 seconds. I don't think you should close the gap. Yeah.
Because I know put for odds.
Yeah.
As well, so he's not gonna stop me.
Top Dog putting in the fastest lap of a 19.1.
On the mediums.
So Arno looks like, I don't know, he ghosted through a car. I think that might be a lap car.
Yeah, that was a lap car of Jock Slater.
Yeah. So Jock Slater really struggling this evening.
I think he lost the wing on turn 1.
Yeah, so there's a bit of gap. There's not really any fights going on at the moment. Nobody's in the DRS yet, so we'll watch out for that. So we'll stick with, let's see, turnable.
Passing Cowboy there.
Let's see if we can, how quickly he catches up to Brad. Turnable already out of ERS. I think he just wants to make up time and push as hard as he can for now.
I think he's trying to put up the fastest lap.
Yeah, I don't think he has the ERS to do so. He's sitting on 13%, nearly losing the rear.
I mean, he's got the race in the bag. He needs to just
keep calm, keep level-headed.
Yeah, keep level-headed. Make it difficult for himself.
So J-Boy getting in another 3-second penalty. Let's just catch up on the penalties and see what we're looking at the penalties.
He puts up an 18.8, 3/10 faster than Top Dog.
Yeah.
So if he wins this and the fastest lap stays the same, that will be a grand slam for him.
Yeah, no, definitely. So currently penalty status, we've got Ron on 3 seconds, we've got J-Boy sitting on a whopping 11 seconds, we've got Arno on 9 seconds already. I said we need to look out for that because he was invalidating his quali laps. Then we've got Esatronica on 3 seconds, Port on 6 seconds, Epma on 3 seconds, Cowboy on 3 seconds, and Jock Slate on 6 seconds.
Nick really struggling on those odds.
Is Nick struggling on the odds? Let's just watch a lap of Nick. Let's see what his traction looks like.
He's having to ease on the throttle.
Yeah, he came out the pits about 2 seconds behind Top Dog, and now he's about 4.1 seconds behind Top Dog, so he's definitely losing time. But obviously Top Dog has to pit again and Nick doesn't, so...
Yeah, but you also think about that, you saw how bad the odds are compared to the mediums. Top Dog's gonna come out on softs, new softs, old odds. I think he will be able to...
So Top Dog closing in on 6 here, so let's follow that quickly. That's a battle. Looks like he's going for the move. Looks like he gets it done nice and easily. Yeah, he's still trying to stick into Top Dog's gearbox here. Ooh, nearly goes into the rear. I love this rear view of the F1 cars, especially when the car closes in and the braking. It's very interesting. So Top Dog boosting all the way 5% ERS. Ooh, I love that view. Shakes nearly losing it again, so that puts him basically on the back foot.
I think Shake should put this lap.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of time, but I think he wants to go for the one stopper, Josh. The medium softs. I don't know if it will last, because he's staying out extremely long. Because his tires are already 16 old, and I see Brad's going for the same strategy more or less. So Turnable closing in on him now with 1.8 seconds behind Brad.
Brad stays out the game.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna attempt a one stopper. They're looking for the one stopper, boys. It looks like it.
We'll see if it works. We'll see what happens. Because he was fighting Arno, so if he can beat Arno, then we know.
Let's see. This should be interesting. Because it looks like Brad and Shakes is on their own strategy here. Nobody else has followed that strategy, not even Codemasters, so... Yeah. Go unturnable. I'll do that for you, Sims. As soon as we get into that DRS, I'll definitely do that. So he's closing in on Brad very quickly now. getting into the DRS now, so that should make it interesting. You should get an easy overtake on Brad at the moment.
So looking at times again, Nick lost another second to Top Dog, which puts him 5 seconds behind.
Yes. Yeah.
But saying the same thing, Top Dog lost another second to Tunable, so Tunable really having a good race in those softs.
Yeah. Looks like Tunable's gonna get the move done now on Brad.
Brad doesn't put the game.
Tunable's going for the move.
Those fresh softs are really helping him.
Yeah.
I think Brad and Shakes might put around 2021. Left 2021. Something like that. Because the shops can go around 12 laps, so.
So I think Brad is trying to stay in the DRS of Turnable, but I don't think he has the grip. I think that mediums are not even off the cliff. I think they are dead at this point in time. But I mean, Top Dog's still 5.4 seconds behind, so maybe not that bad. Let's see. So Turnable is second in front of Brad again. Dan with another 3-second penalty. Let's see who else is getting close in the race at the moment. It doesn't look like anybody else. So we'll stay on Turnable until we see something interesting happening. He's the race leader, so we owe that to him. No, yes, Turnable looks very good this evening, very smooth. Finally.
So this means Shakes has to stay out another lap.
Yeah, so that's 13 laps that he needs to do on the softs, so they're definitely going for the one-stop or medium softs. It will be interesting to see what percentage he stays on. Just 13 laps on the softs, possible?
I think it's possible. I think 12. I said 11 laps, but they didn't even look that bad on 11, so I think 13 is definitely possible. We have to see.
So Top Dog 6.5 seconds behind Turnable now.
I'll tell you what, he might be able to get Nick here, Brad. Brad might be able to get Nick 14 seconds, 13 laps.
Yeah, we'll watch that one.
Just doesn't, he cannot make a mistake this.
I think Shakes should come in at the end of this lap. He's on 19 old lap mediums now. Shakes put it on lap 20. So I think Brad will definitely hit the pits now as well. Arno with another 3-second penalty, that puts Arno on 12 seconds currently. And he's languishing down. Let's just have a look at that. Penalties, yeah, Arno goes leading the penalties by 12 seconds. Closest to him with Jabo 11 seconds. So Arno really struggling now, and I think the hards is making it even worse for him. Because he looked competitive on that medium, and all of a sudden he just finds himself behind J-Boy not being able to pass him.
Yeah, the Shakes puts as well,
so we'll see where Shakes comes out now comparing to Arno. Let's just jump on him and see where he comes out.
Oh, and he serves it. Never mind.
I'm not sure what was... I think it was glitch, mine too.
Yeah. So he's coming out the pit, and Shakes comes out ahead of Arno, way ahead of Arno. So he's about 18 seconds in front of Arno, not having to pit again. So yeah,
I think he'll get top 5. I think he'll get top 5 definitely.
So now Brad needs to overtake Nick for use for the Alpha Tauris, and then Shakes needs to make up as much positions as he can.
Yeah, I think that should be a very good race in my opinion for us.
Yeah, so Sergeant Panda closing in on Stoffel at the moment. We'll check that battle out. So Turnable 7.1 seconds ahead of Top Dog already. Yes, this Turnable is really moving it this evening, eh?
Yeah.
Who's that ducked into the pit? Looks like Stoffel is ducked into the pit. He's going to slap on his last stint of softs now, most likely.
And I think Panda also has to put, so it is 4-5 provisionally for AlphaTauri. But I'm not. Brad's not gaining that much to Nick, so I think it might stay this way.
Yeah, I think Nick is coming to grips with the odds now.
Let me just check what the point system is. I can see what happens if they gain.
So interestingly, Stoffel's on fresh mediums, Arno on 8-lap all hards. We should watch that and see what happens there. And this time it's between basically Jay that's also on 6-lap all hards, but it looks like Jay is basically catching up to Stoffel. Stoffel might be needing to get some heat into his tires before he starts getting a race on that mediums.
So if it had to stay, so obviously if Panda puts and AlphaTauri 4-5 and Nick stays in third, then AlphaTauri should be gaining 14 points on.
So 6 passing Panda as Panda ducks into the pit.
Obviously Arno gaining positions now.
Yeah, let's jump on. Dan obviously going past him. So Arno, let's jump on Arno.
And at this stage of the race, if Tunable has to pit, he'll come out right with Brad, I would suggest. Which is quite a big catch up to do with Nick and Top Dog, then 13-14 seconds ahead.
Nick might gain a couple because,
So we've got a good race going on here. So we've got Arno that's 5 tenths behind Ron, and then Stoffel as well 8 tenths behind Arno. So looks like we've got a race there. Arno 4 tenths now, Stoffel 9 tenths. Sergeant Panda also getting a race here, 7 tenths. J-Boy 1.1.
Tunable puts.
Okay. Let's see where he comes out.
I think Tunable's coming out there as a Brad. He's going to come out P3, I think.
Does he come out ahead?
I think he'll come out there as Brad.
Yeah, he'll come out ahead of Brad.
Yeah. Let's just see.
Ooh, Nick gets a penalty.
That should make it interesting towards the end.
Yeah. We check warnings as well.
So, yes of course, I don't even want to look at the 7, 8, 9 and 10. These guys are getting really racy between each other here. Following very closely.
And coming down to penalties, you are right, Arno struggling in the qualifying and now struggling with penalties in the race as well. He's sitting on 12 seconds already.
Yeah. So Arno gets the move done on Ron. Let's see if Stoffel's gonna follow him through. Yes, Stoffel also goes for the move on Ron. So Ron losing 2 places and Sean the Panda into the rear. But still he doesn't get the move done.
And his wing's still intact.
Ooh, and he's losing it again.
Arno, right now, he's still dropping till P11 with his penalties. I think maybe? No. He's gonna be top around P9, P10 with his penalties right now, so yeah.
So Stoffel staying in touch with Arno at the moment. I think he wants to win this on track.
Does anyone know how long a pit stop is?
No.
Around this track.
Looks like 25 seconds or 20 seconds. Around it should be
20 seconds.
Yeah, it will be 22, 23 odd.
Yeah.
Because
so it looks like Stoffel gets the move done on Arno losing traction. So Stoffel gaining the position there before the DRS even.
Shakes his 23 seconds to top, so yeah, I'm not sure if he'll get out ahead.
So Arno looking at the move, thinking better of it. Okay, it looks like Electronica got past Sergeant Panda, but Sergeant Panda's in pits again. I think he got damaged from a collision earlier, Uncle. I think going into the back of, I think it was Ronald.
Yeah, he went twice into the back of Ron.
Sometimes patience prevails. And I'm sure Ron didn't want to give up 3 positions in one straight, so he wasn't going to move out of the way. So we're watching Turnable to see if he makes an impression on Nick. He's still 8 seconds behind Nick. Brad 2 seconds behind him, 6-9 P5. Let's see what happens there. He's top dog going to put again. He's 7.5 seconds ahead. Can his tires make it to the end? Let's see. We're looking at my tire at the moment, thinking, can I make it? It's only 7 laps to go. That will put him on 19 laps while Brad and Shakes did it. If he can just keep his pace, then he should be on for the race win this evening.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Tunable doing a purple sector 2, so we might see a fastest lap.
Yeah. But Tunable's now got 14 seconds behind Top Dog, so even if he gets Nick, he needs to make up 14 seconds in 7 laps. That's 2 seconds per lap. At the moment, he's not doing that.
A new fastest lap of an 18.7, so he's really pushing to try and get into.
Yeah. So Nick not making any impression on Top Dog at the moment, but Turnable definitely catching Nick at the right.
Do you guys think we'll catch him?
Nah, I think it's a bit of a stretch. It's 8 laps. 13 seconds. No, I'm talking about even the Top Dog.
Yeah.
Even the Top Dog.
I don't think he'll be a Top Dog. I think Top Dog just needs to stay out.
Let's see if he does decide to stay out. It should be putting time now. Let's see if he's going to brave it at this point in time.
I'll stay on board with Top Dog and tell you if he
I really think he needs to stay out. If he puts now and throwing away
if you listen to the street, Top Dog, stay out.
I'm not sure if he realizes maybe that you can't go that long.
Because there's now an 8-second gap between him and Nick. Makes it 14 seconds again between him and basically Turnable. So he's not doing too bad on that mediums. Any close racing, boys? Looks like Arno's the closest to Stoffel at the moment. Maybe Panda. Okay, let's check Panda if I can get there quick enough.
No, sorry
Panda making it stick.
No, that is a lap car.
This is the lap car. Oh.
Sergeant Panda did take Cowboy there.
Oh yeah, he took Cowboy, but I saw him overtake AlphaTauri and I didn't think that was correct, so...
Yeah, I think the AlphaTauri of Shakes is there in the middle.
Arno gets another penalty.
It's Brad actually, and I think Brad has overlapped him.
Yeah. You shouldn't really interfere too much in Brad's race and distract him too much, but obviously if he's racing now and he can get past, you should do it where it's not so distracting. Because Brad is obviously P4 and it would be a shame if that fight ruined this race. Going wheel side by side, going through each other. Panda definitely fighting to unlap himself by Brad.
Tunable setting up another fastest lap of an 18.5, really pushing it.
So he's 4.4 seconds, so that makes him 12 seconds behind Top Dog. I don't think he'll catch Top Dog, but I think he can definitely still get Nick.
As long as he gets into that 3 seconds gap.
Yeah, Stoffel. Let's jump on Stoffel. Stoffel's about 4 tenths behind Arno, so he's looking for the overtake on Arno. Let's see if we can get the move done. Yes, he does. Well done. Arno brings it back. Oh, the switchback. Nice, Arno. Still going wheel to wheel, side by side. Arno struggling a bit of traction, basically on each other's gearboxes. Getting interesting here, side by side.
With the areas, he holds it,
Yeah. Going for the switchback. No, he doesn't get it right this time. So Arno obviously gonna look to do that overtake again. So let's see if Arno's gonna be patient enough to wait for the start finish straight till he jumps in at DRS. Let's see if we can get some side by side action again. So Arno following Stoffel very closely. Esotronica jumping to the pit, so like 3 laps to go, deciding for new softs as well as Cowboys on new softs. So let's check Mr. Arno goes here. Does he go for it? Yes he does, and he gets the move done. Comfortably. So Stoffel has to go and do it again now. Jacques in pit again. Jacques looking to have a third race. I don't know if he's going to call it quits or what's he going to do. He's going to stick it out and finish the race, only 2 laps left. So Turnbull closing in on Nick now with 2 laps to go, so we'll follow that. Let's see if we can get the job done. Cap is 2.5 seconds. Shake is actually closing in on Brad. I actually just want to follow that quickly. We know what Shakes wants these points. Is Brad gonna allow him these points?
I'm sure they're talking to each other, yeah. I think he wants to.
Yes, he does. He backs out. He does give Brad Shakes the position.
That's nice.
Okay, Turnbull getting close again. This within the second, within DRS. So this should be interesting. But there is a lap car in front of Nick in G Bota, so meaning if Bota has the pace to stay in front of Nick and not make Nick lose too much time, Nick can also get DRS here. So that should be interesting. Yes, and he is going to get DRS. That's going to make it hard for Turnbull now.
Oh, he's not. He misses out on it.
Is it that?
He made sure he backed out before the DRS detection.
Oh, so that he could keep Turnbull, obviously for his teammate, yes.
Yeah. But they both have no DRS, although he is going for a move.
Ooh, he backs out.
Yeah, I think that's just the better choice there.
Yeah.
Right, he knows he's got the position already in the bag. Rather wait it out a little.
Yeah. Although Tunable is struggling with his fuel.
So Tunable sending a take side by side. Are they going to leave enough room? Yes, they do. And then Turnbull gets the move done. 9 seconds behind Top Dog. 2 laps to go. Well done, Top Dog.
So, driver of the day, boys.
Top Dog. From 9. From 9 to race winner.
One-stop work. It's a job well done with Aston Martin.
Shake, almost losing it. He needs to just keep it calm. Keep it calm.
I think Shakes must be he's definitely not going to make up 11 seconds in 2 laps, so he should just settle for the P4.
Oh, and Tunable getting a 3 seconds.
But I don't think it's really going to matter.
Yeah, because I think Nick also got. I think Nick's also got the 3 seconds, so yeah. And Brandon not too far to basically make up that time, so yeah.
So last lap.
So now Nick's got something to fight for in this last lap, and he's in the DRS. So I think it's all or nothing now, Mr. Nick.
think his opportunities of overtaking already.
Yeah. Ooh, and Turbo loses it, and that's Nick 3.
He lost it.
Oh my word!
As Brad comes now, if Tunable doesn't have I don't think they'll be able to get Tunable, but wow.
What a time to lose it. He's had a perfect race all race and loses it on the last lap. Unfortunately, but turnable. P3 podium still not bad though.
Yes, Top Dog wins. Well done, Top Dog.
Well done, Top Dog. I missed your finish celebration there. I'm so sorry. Well done, Top Dog. Brilliant race, brilliant strategy. Starting P9, having to deal with a 5-place grid penalty, coming to win the race. Well done, my man. Great race. And winning it convincingly, 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Well done.
Very good. We still have a battle, yeah, Arno and Stoffel. And Arno has 15 seconds, so it'll be interesting to see where he drops.
Yeah.
So it looks like the one-stop soft medium who's prevailed.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's from P9. But he had a good race also. It's not that he was just... His strategy won it for him. I mean, he made up a lot of positions off the race start, 4 places. So, he's had a brilliant overall race as well. And complemented by the strategy as well. Arno drops down to P8.
Yeah.
So, race results. Top Dog from P9 to P1. Great race. I think it was Nick behind him. Turnable losing it on the last lap. Having a brilliant race all race. And then, losing it at the end. Unfortunate for him there. So we'll just run through the results. And then I'm going to end the stream. And say goodnight to everybody.
Driver of the day, also Top Dog.
Yeah, no. Great race.
Definitely.
Well deserved. Fully deserved. Fully deserved, Top Dog. We'll see you in Premier Division next season, most likely.
Yeah.
Get used to that no traction and low brake assist.
I think, Tunable, once again, not able to get the Grand Slam. He got pole fastest lap.
So, results, Top Dog from P9 to P1. We've got Nick Easton from, I think he was he P3 to P2? Then we've got Turnable in P3, Shakes in P4, Brad in P5, Stoffel in P6, Dan in P7, Arno Goes in P8, J-Boy P9, Ronshot in P10, Sergeant Pan in P11, Boat in 12, Isatronic in 13th, Cowboy in 14th, and then I think the last driver is, if I'm not mistaken, I can't see right now. Epmar, there we go. Shark Slate in 15th and Epmar in 16th. Thank you for everybody for joining us this evening. Be sure to catch us tomorrow night on the same track for Premier Division. Unfortunately, I won't be racing, but please come and support the guys. Thank you and good evening. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Josh, for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
Good evening.
How do I stop the stream now? What's going on? Here we go.